Alright. Um, so Morrok, yeah, Morrok returned the turn. For our red Iron Cross red star game. So yeah, let's take a look at it. It looks like he surrendered the Russian side. Of the game. There we go. There. So yeah, so I can. He surrendered the Russian side, so we'll take a look at that, right? And then we still got he still's got a little bit of fight left in him. On the Russian side, or our German, his Russian. He didn't want to surrender that one. Come on, game. Why you gotta be this? I feel like it's bugged. Or like it's stuck. Pull it. I don't know. Do 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 do. I think it's. Oh no! It pulled itself out. Get that. That only took forever, right? Alright, let's see. He must have had some really good counterplay. He wanted to keep playing this, but surrender the other one. I mean, does that not go along the agony? Yeah. I mean, the other one was pretty much over. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to push it. And he's gonna split. Oh, and he does have a tank over there. Nice. Except not nice for me. Yeah, you do have a little bit of counterplay. Look at you. Push back my bikes. Fuck up my AT. Oh, you're gonna surrender that. Good job. You took a fucking chapter out of my book and I left a piece easily surrenderable. Fuck. Bastard. can see why he wanted to keep playing a little bit, right? Because he fucking surrendered that guy. Fuck. That's okay, right? It's not that big of a deal. But I probably should not. I never considered that as a possibility, and I should have considered that as a possibility, because clearly I should have not have done that. You should never leave a piece out like that that can be easily surrounded, right? I don't have any control over every one of those hexes. So he was easily able to put a unit into each one of those hexes, cause the encirclement mechanic, and then easily push it off, right? Cause the surrender. That was a clear mistake, and he made me pay for it. Does it really matter that much? No. We still got prestige, and these guys only cost like 140. You can you can you can eat up some of my prestige. It's okay. We're still gonna win. But yeah, he didn't want to prolong the agony in the previous scenario. That makes sense. I kind of wanted to see how long it was gonna take to get all the victory points, but that was the only thing left to determine. But as far as this one goes, things are still okay. What did he do? He's making this little push over here. He's got an artillery here. I don't care. It's not that big of a problem, and it's easily contained. These bikers, dead. That's okay too, I guess, because we do have replacements. These bikes are fucked up. I mean, this flank is not the best. And honestly could be better. We'll have to deal with that. That's our primary concern. Everything else is okay, I think, though. I should task. Okay. So he's gonna hold back here, honestly. I don't really have punching power. Gotta check on my bacon in the oven here shortly. I mean, he's still got some good play here. Like, I don't have any obvious things I want to do, or maybe I do. I just don't see it yet. Want to what? We don't care if we push here, but we do care about redistributing forces to the middle. That's my beeper. Oh hey short. What's up short? I'm sorry. And my beeper's beeping my bacon. I gotta get my bacon out. Beep. I think it's pretty good. Okay, Reese. I think it's good. All right. What am I doing? Yeah. Let's just see what he's gonna do.
I'm just downloading the game now.
Witch it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Reese is making some nom noms.
I
And
want nom-noms.
I'm playing a Panzer Corps round. So
I
we'll
want
be
nom-noms.
we'll be ready to play here in right around 3, I guess, right?
So in about 45 minutes?
Yeah. Do you think,
Alright.
Reese? Do you think that's how long it takes? Yeah, she said yeah.
Alright, well, I'll jump back in about half an hour then.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Alright. As far as this Asian go, we're just gonna hold. That's our job right now. We're in a holding pattern. I mean, I might as well do. Let's go up and does this guy want to go down there? No. Not gonna get any recon. It's fine. Just take the shot. You have the shot. Take the shot. I want this guy to be useful. Whatever. Oh lol, there's a rocket. Oh, but we got the surrender anyway. Whatever. No, we don't have eggs. Fuck. Oh, never mind then. Well, shit, that's sad. Then you don't have anything. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's see. Panzer over here. I guess I can. Let's this here. What are you trying to do? Okay. I think we buy another 100%. We're gonna buy another one of these guys. There. This really wants to be able to make use. Should I put there? Maybe I should just sell it. Maybe I don't even need a tank over here. Yeah, let's put it here. Because hell, we might sell it. We might not even want a tank, even though it's a really good tank. What else can we? Not a whole much. A lot of damn much. We could definitely kill that conscript. Feels good to kill that too. Okay, dead conscript. And then mess up those guys. We definitely want to fuck up these guys. Does the tank want? Yeah, the tank wants to help. I do with these engineers? I want to go. I think I want to go artillery. Let's do it. Maybe, but does it need artillery? Could it just be that? Yeah. Does it need to? You have 10 health right now. It does need. Does this need to push up? Maybe this area. Maybe I should. This whole side is just not. It's gonna need healing. It's gonna need a lot of fucking healing. Yeah, we have to fall back. I don't like this. Mm. I do not. I do not like the possibilities of what that entails. So we will do our best. To prevent such calamities. What can I do here? I wanted to do that without. was okay. Wow, it held the ground. Uh, what? I Well, he's honestly done a very good job here. He's done it. I mean, he's created a lot more parity, right? Creating this attack here on the flank. It's really It's really put a big pressure on our forces on this flank. Like we cannot put pressure anymore. We cannot be aggressive. We have to pull back and deal with this puncture to our side. We're gonna lose this bike. There's nothing we can do about it. Thanks. We're gonna lose this bike, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about this bike. Um, we've reestablished this, so it's a little bit better, but he still has. I don't know what else he has back here, but I'm worried. I'm worried about him assaulting into us. I feel like that bike is gonna die, and I feel like this mountain guy is a little bit vulnerable too. A lot of bit vulnerable. Yeah. Fuck. So I'm probably gonna lose this mountain guy. I'm probably gonna lose this bike. That's okay. We can get replacements here. I guess I should get some fucking yeah. So we're gonna take some losses here, I guess. and that's frightening, but it's okay because the center here is looking better for us. The center and the south. We're making, I mean, well, we killed some of these conscripts here. We pushed back these mountain guys. We surrendered one of his recons here. We're pushing this back. We've got a tiger, we've got a tank. We've got a bike back here to try to make some advances and some progress. Hmm. And in the far south here, we're just gonna hold, I think. We're gonna fall back, we'll hold a bit, and we'll just say, yeah, no, we're good. We'll just hold. It's not worth us trying to make this push across here. Um, that's my thought process. This push, we're making some progress here, but it's gonna be slow because our major progress is with our big artilleries and all of our artillery forces, which are under threat right now, and so I can't really utilize them that well. I just used them to push back a T-34 that was pushing us and hurt these SMG infantry crossing the bridge. Oh yeah, delicious Reese McMuffins. Oh yes, these are amazing. Um, hell yeah. I think those guys just hold. I don't know if he still has anything up there. Yeah, so everything's just gonna hold. And our artillery is under pressure, so we're gonna have to solve that problem before we can start making pushes. So maybe this is gonna turn into a stalemate at some point here shortly, because I don't got that much. I don't got much prestige. I'm gonna buy another mountain troop because I know I'm gonna need it. I know I'm gonna need it here for sure. Might even need another one, but I don't wanna. I'm probably gonna need money for repairs next turn. So we're really low on prestige here, and we're taking losses. And yeah, let me take a bite of this deliciousness. So yeah, so we're low on prestige. He's low on prestige. Maybe this turns into a stalemate. But maybe we can finally make enough progress. Maybe we can finally make enough progress to get the last 3 victory hexes, but time will tell. So there's still play left in this. This isn't for sure, right? He can still draw this out. I don't think he can win. I don't think, unless we make a major mistake or something, I don't think he can reverse the tides. I don't think he can reverse the tides at all, but um But it'll still there's still some play left in this. And he's done a good job with this attack on the flank to like reestablish the front lines and to make sure nothing too crazy happens with like his whole flank falling or something. But now let's go look at. Let me submit this. I don't think I want to buy anything else. Do I want to buy another recon? No, we'll just save it. So we'll submit it. Submitted. Alright, and then now we can take a look at the one that we won. 100%. Because we made some really good plays with that recon on the flank in the beginning. Oh, so he still took his turn. Busted up those guys. My counter battered on the rockets. Nice. Hmm. Yeah. So there you go. That's it. Best unit was that big that big artillery down here. Technically, apparently it took no damage, but did 11 kills for 308 points, which looks like one of the top. 344 is pretty high. So not the top, but pretty damn close. Cause he was just, and that was that artillery just sitting down in the bottom, just blasting across the river at tanks. Yeah, I guess that's how you score a lot of points. One of the other really good ones was what is that? The seven, one of the ATs. This is one of the small ground ATs. Must have hit. What did I hit with that? I think that's what killed and surrendered a tank. And then the M3 Lee did a pretty good job. Look at that. M3 Lee didn't take no damage. I forget what it did, but it was in the middle. The T50 that was covering the flank against that recon, and then a conscript that did 2 points of damage, took none. One of the big artilleries. Okay. Here's a conscript that did 2. Some other artillery. Here's some mountain infantry that actually went back and forth, but did really good on the damage. And here's the AT. The AT really scored some good kills, right? 11 kills, only took 3 losses. One of the recons here did a great job. Another mountain infantry. Oh yeah. Okay. Um, what else here? We got. Uh, what else did a really good job? Oh, there's the T-34 down here. It it took a beating, but dished out a beating. Here's one of the other T-34s that didn't do anything. Here's one of the recons that really took a beating. Another recon that really took a beating. Another recon that really took a beating. Recons, they take a beating, but they don't cost that much to take a beating, right? The KV-1 here didn't do anything, but it just took artillery shots and was just a damage sponge. So here's one of the engineers. But let's look at the battlefield real quick too. Let's see. So clearly, what do I got here? So up in the north, he's got nothing, right? We saw these pioneers, and he's just running them away because he's got nothing. We don't have much to push up here, but he's got 1 pioneers, and we've got some conscripts, maybe a T-50 or something. We've got maybe some artillery, but he doesn't got much. And then up in the tip top north here, he's got what? A couple of bridge pioneers and a bike and a recon, a wheeled recon. That's not going to be much, right? That's not going to be much at all. And then in the center here, he's just got a damage recon, a mountain troop, a Panzer 3, the Stug, big artillery. You know, this whole front line is very dilapidated, and we still got some T-34s that are going to start pushing. We've got the AT, we've got this big artillery blob that's just going to keep marching its way through, and we're just going to keep putting pressure. He's gonna lose these 2 points right now for sure if he tried to hold them, because we're just gonna keep pushing and keep encircling. His forces are so low. And then if you look in the far south, right, what has he got holding me back in the far south? What? One group of infantry, one group of bike, and one group of damaged recon. And then maybe he could pull the Panzer 3J back here if he wanted, but I've got a superior force and it's crossing the river. Yeah, maybe he hurts the guys on the river. Ooh, big deal, right? Not a problem. We've still got multiple T-34s, the recon, the artillery, multiple infantry. You know, if he decides to stay at this town, which would be pretty foolish, we would easily be able to suppress it with artillery, encircle it with infantry, push it back, make it surrender, and then you know continue along our advance. So it's pretty clear that his south flank is going to collapse. It's going to crumble. It cannot stand up against this, and we're just going to make our way and really collapse. That's going to cause the complete collapse of the game for sure. Just the south here. The fact that the center is just going to keep pushing without any resistance. All this artillery here up on these hills, it's going to be like shooting fish in a barrel. You know, you're going to be able to pick your target. And it's just going to be surrender after surrender, and this whole line will collapse. And once the center collapses, the south is collapsing. It's very going to be very easily to capture that last point. And we don't have much in the north, but he doesn't have much in the north either. So we might be able to make a little bit of progress, but once the center really collapses, those units can get refunneled in the north, and then this final north point will collapse. And that north point's in range of artillery, so it's going to be very easy for us because we only need to capture 2 more victory hexes, right? Is that all? No. Capture all victory hexes. We have 2 out of 9, but because he has a lot of victory hexes right now, but as you can see, they're all about to be collapsed. Like this victory, these 2 are going to be easily taken by our force in the south. This one's going to be easily taken by the forces in the center. This one up here will get taken pretty easily, maybe with like an artillery purchase and some infantry pushing across the river. And then for the final blow, it'll be this one way back here, which will take the longest, but it'll still happen. So, but he didn't want to go through that, and so the game's pretty much over, as we can tell. And so he just surrenders, um, and we don't see how many turns it takes. If I'm to estimate, I would say to try to get all these are going to be the last 2 victory points I think that will fall. Maybe it's this point and this point that fall. But if I'm to think when does this happen? I say mm, another 6 turns. I'd say another 6 turns for sure, right? So turn what 13? I'd say we could probably win by turn 13 or turn 12 if we kept it going and he tried to really struggle it out. But he doesn't have really any counterplay really anymore. He doesn't have any more real push that uh he can provide. He can't really provide any more resistance. So it's just him trying to slow us down. But yep, I think that will be it though. And I'm gonna play some other stuff. But as for this, yep, submitted. And we'll take a look at that later. whenever he submits that. But yeah, see you around.